Pollution is a real everyday problem in our lives. One example of it would be the pollution of our local lake. Each summer, our lake turns green from the blooming of algae and cyanobacteria. The bacteria and the algae grow uncontrollably when specific nutrients are abundant, such as phosphorus and nitrogen. These nutrients are often found in various types of pollution, mainly from the agriculture, business, and residential areas. Agriculture is the number one contributor to our local pollution, biggest reason being unintentional fertilizer runoff. Fertilizer contains phosphorus and nitrogen that increases the metabolism of the algae and causes it to grow uncontrollably. 1 pound of phosphorus can create about 500 pounds of algae. Local and upstream businesses are the second leading contributor to local lake pollution. Even though most of our local businesses have cleaned up their acts a lot, they still contribute to the local water pollution. They mainly pollute by dumping animal byproducts and chemicals directly into the river system, which flows south into our lake. Finally, lakeside residential areas are the third leading cause in our local lake pollution. Some of the ways they contribute to the pollution is through septic systems draining into the lake, fertilizer runoff from the gardens, and trash, such as consumer items like bottles and cans. There are many plausible ways to prevent and clean up lake pollution. The number one best way is prevention and awareness. We need to educate the community about the factors that are causing the problems, because no matter how much we clean, if we don't stop it at the source, it'll be a waste of time. Right now there's a piece of legislation that might be passed called NR 151, which will require farmers, businesses, and residential owners to be more conservative in their usage of fertilizers, chemicals, and waste practices. And finally, our local mayor has an interesting invention that he's working on called the scum sucker, which will require the lake to be drained so that the machine can suck up all the algae and dispose of it. Pollution prevention and reduction methods will be very costly and or time consuming to prevent and clean up the lake ecosystem. The most important thing for helping to clean our lake is the help and support from the community. We all want to see our lake get better, but without volunteers and support from our local community, cleaning up the pollution will be next to impossible. Soon our mayor will be trying to rally the support of the community in an attempt to fix this pollution problem. Please lend your support when the time comes. Together we can make our town a better place.